What's going on, everybody? Toni D.
How you doing?
Lou M. We're here at the Long Island Film Festival, our favorite film festival in the world, of course.
Yeah, Long Island International Film Expo. Thank you for having us so we can screen
Sober tonight.
I am with David Ackerman, and he is in charge of the Samanea Mall, and he's going to tell you exactly what his title is.
I'm the Regional Marketing and Communications Director for Samanea here in the United States.
Wow. Okay, so Ann Stampfel, who owns the Bellmore Movies, along with her husband Henry, told me that you were very instrumental in getting this together.
You know what? We heard that you needed a venue. We heard that you wanted to do a drive-in, and I was all about it. I've been involved with film festivals for decades now in different parts of the country.
Really?
So the opportunity to jump in here and say, let's do it here, I'm so excited. I think it's more for me than anybody else.
Yeah. And don't you think that maybe this would be something that could be ongoing?
I would love it. This brings me back to my childhood. I didn't see a movie in a movie theater probably till I was 12 or 13. As a kid, when we went to the movies, we put on our jammies, we got in the car, we went to the drive-in, we froze, and we always had such a good time.
Yeah. And how hard was it to get cooperation from the county to get this going?
Oh, they were just wonderful. They asked for very little in terms of documentation, and for my aspect, it was great. Really great.
Fabulous. Is there a website where we can find out more about you?
Yes, we are at www.samaneanewyork.com and watch, because we've lots of new interesting developments coming. We just opened Bloomingdale's rug, furniture, and mattress outlet. 99 Ranch First to Market is coming to us in 2021. Mocha and K-Pot will be here. Lots of things happening at this wonderful, iconic location. Everyone remembers it as the Source. We certainly remember it as a source, and what we're really doing is reinventing and bringing something to the community that they want, they need, and they'd love to have.
Thank you so much. Everybody loves to shop.
That's right. Who doesn't love to shop? I know, I think it's really my profession, and everything else is a hobby.
That's right. And now it's off to the movies.
Yes, enjoy. We had a great night last night, and I have no doubt tonight will be wonderful.
I'm with Michelle Ciardulli, and she was very instrumental in having this happen tonight, because this is a big screen.
Yeah, we do actually drive-in movies, and this is a 40-foot screen, which is the biggest on Long Island. And since the COVID situation, this is pretty much the only activity that is allowed, that's social distancing. And everyone stays in their cars, and it's a wonderful night.
Yeah, so now how is it that you have this big screen? What organization are you with?
We're from the Long Island Motion Picture Arts Center Museum, which is a non-profit organization, a 501c3, and we actually have a lot of programs besides drive-in movies. We do, before COVID, we actually do outdoor movie showings with blankets and chairs, and now since drive-ins, we've been doing this.
I'm sure that the Long Island International Film Expo was happy that you could coordinate with them and get this all together, because this has been it's a two-night showing, right?
Yeah, it's for 2 nights, and we actually have different blocks, so it starts at 7 to 9, and then another one from 10 to 11, 12. And unfortunately movie theaters are closed, so this is, a way that, filmmakers could come together and show their movies on the big screen outside.
Now it is official, the screen is up. You excited? Oh yeah, he's sober.
Exactly. No, we're super excited to be here. Thank you, Long Island International Film Expo, for having us. First time ever. Oops, I'm losing my mask. First time ever we are at a drive-in premiere. This is a first. I can't keep it on. My head's so little.
You know what? And talk about making lemonade out of lemons, right? This ended up to be advantageous to have a drive-in instead of being in the theater. And it's a beautiful night.
We got lucky with the weather, but the Long Island Festival has always been lucky. I mean, you've been lucky with the talent you've attracted. You've been lucky with the great content that you guys show. Just it's a wonderful evening for everybody. You can still come down too, I guess, if people still want to come down. Come on down.
Yeah,
And
I think it'll be over by the time this broadcast.
Oh, okay.
And don't forget too, you can
Next
watch
year.
virtually. Also, all the people are allowed to watch virtually too, which is really nice that they're giving opportunities for people who still can't come out because of COVID, too nervous to come out. They've offered a virtual online festival this year. They've really learned how to adapt and give us content creators a lot of opportunity during very difficult and uncertain times. So thank you for that.
That's right. And actually, watch for Sober because it's a TV pilot. It's absolutely fabulous. And there'll be much more of Sober to come. Best of luck, guys.
Got it. Thank
so
you.
much,
Thanks, Helen.
Thanks,
you.
guys.
Enjoy your retirement, hun. Dadari, everybody. You were a great cop. Everybody knows you were a great cop, but you're out now. If you keep doing shit like this as a civilian, then we're gonna have to start treating you like a civilian. And that could get real uncomfortable real quick.
Hey, Daddy. Lana's gonna set up the karaoke machine. I'm gonna sing More Than a Feeling. Okay, cool.
I don't want to be like Paula Fitzpatrick. You know, sitting on a porch and drinking mimosas and then, riding a mobility scooter through the mall without any underwear on. Paula's got it made.
I got Crystal Light. Crystal Light, I'm there. Come on.
It's not a hat, it's a helmet! Oh, come on, Ma, it's a work of art! Ma! What?
Heard that.
Bullshit.
Why are you yelling then?
I was whispering, not yelling, and even if I was yelling, you wouldn't hear me anyway, because what are you doing? Not paying attention.
Morning, Trooper.
My tits are so droopy, I kick them when I walk.
Stop it. Kids love droopy tits.
Hey, is that Alan O'Malley over there? Why are you hanging out with him? He's a freaking loser. And why are you smoking that shit? Your eyes look all weird and infected.
Don't give a shit if you're standing. But now I'm standing, so you have a problem.
No more drinking for me.
No more drinking, you just retired.
I'm here with Anne and Henry Stampfel, who are the owners of the Bellmore Movies. Now, ordinarily, we would be in the Long Island International Film Expo at the Bellmore Movies in Bellmore, Long Island, New York. But because of COVID, they've made lemonade out of lemons. So here we are, Annie.
That's a good way of putting it, Helen. Thank you. Hi, everybody. Yeah, this is our drive-in, right?
This is it, yep. And a lot of work went into converting us over to a virtual film festival and then to put this drive-in together. But we did it, and it seems like people are enjoying it. So that's good.
Yeah. So now, ordinarily, the festival is held in July, and then they were able to put this together. And tell me, how do you feel about having it at the drive-in maybe after this, when COVID's over, having a screening or two in a drive-in?
I'm not sure. This was a lot of work. It was also a learning curve for us. We could run a theater, but outdoors, while it may seem like it's the same, it really is a different animal. We had to get traffic wands, we had to get vests, stuff that we don't normally have to do. We have to read the COVID rules, so if we did it again, maybe a few of those things would be eliminated, maybe the rules part, but I don't know.
We were very fortunate because David Ackerman from Samanea Mall welcomed us with open arms, said do it. I don't know if we'll always have that opportunity once this is all done with. But yeah, it's something to think about, but it's just right now we have the parking lots.
Yeah.
They're not being utilized, so we're happy to do it.
Right. Yeah. So tell us something about the restrictions, because you said that tonight people actually have to have their temperature taken.
We do. Every 2 hours we have to take the crew. I can't take the guests. But the guests have to remain in their cars unless they need to use the restroom or visit the food truck. And then if they exit the cars, they must be wearing masks. So that's the reason we made these masks up, and we're giving them out free to all attendees.
Right.
Yeah, so that's fabulous. So who could have expected that your theater would be closed? What kind of an impact has that had on you? Because we're now into October and this happened in March.
Yeah, no, we shut down on the 15th of March.
Helen, we understand what the story is. We understand the worry and concern. But, our taxes are building up, our rent is building up. It's starting to now make us nervous, and I think that the governor should figure something out at this point, if he wants to keep us closed, if he wants to keep these large venues closed, he's gotta figure out something to put us at ease, because we're starting to become very nervous.
Yeah, some type of tax relief, some type of tax laws, some abatement, something, but there's been nothing coming from the office, and sadly some theaters have already closed. We're still hanging in and being hopeful, but there are some that have shut their doors forever.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah, well, that's definitely something that has to be looked into. But for tonight, nothing's going to be done right now. We're going to take our mind off that and see some wonderful independent films tonight. Right, guys?
Yes, we are. Thank you, Helen.
And thank you for all those years of bringing all the talent for the filmmakers to the big screen.
Yeah, 23 years.
Thank Gold Coast Studios. I want to thank the Samanea Mall for hosting this event for us. He's been very great. He just welcomed us right away. And I'm going to remind you, please, if you're outside your car, you must have your masks on. Okay, that's really important. Okay? Here's my wife, and enjoy the show.
Thank you, honey. He is the president of the Long Island Film and TV Foundation. We'll see him at the beginning of your book. Very proud. We're married 40 years and we didn't kill each other, so I'm proud of that. Again, about the mask setting, also, the county has also stated that if your cars are parked close together, the windows must be shut or only have one open, so we're just trying to go by the county rules, and we went through hoops to get this to be approved tonight, even though it's on our county property. Again, there's David. Where's David Ackerman? I can't even see you with the bright light on me. I'm going to introduce you to him. Swell guy. He's the one that made this all possible. He's the manager of this great mall. David?
This is tough. All right. Thank you guys so much for coming. I really appreciate everybody being here. Obviously, we're happy to welcome the Film Expo here. It was delightful when we got the opportunity. I'm thrilled to do it. If you're with an organization or a charity and you need a venue, give me a call, because that's what we're all about here. Just to let you know, we're working on this place. I know lots of you have been shopping here forever. It's a little different than it used to be. It's coming along. We opened Bloomingdale's. Dave & Buster's will open for curbside service on Monday. The Cheesecake Factory is serving both indoors and curbside service. We got 3 new restaurants coming for Old Country Road, 99 Ranch Asian Grocery Store coming into the back corner of the property, and more exciting things happening. So, you know, we want you guys to come out and shop, but we also want you guys to come out and do great things and support great organizations like this. And by the way, this is really great. I was here last night. I had a blast. I could do this every night. So enjoy yourselves, and thanks again for coming.
If the elephants have past lives, yet are destined to always remember,
I have to tell you something.
It's no wonder how they scream. Like you and I, they must have some temper.
That's something I did.
Throw yourself in the midst of danger, but keep one eye open at night.
Chelsea, we gotta go. Chelsea!
When you were a little kid, do you remember how often you used to fall down and skin your knee? You would bounce right back up and go out and play. You were so strong. Just don't lose yourself.
You don't believe me?
I don't know what I believe. I'm a police officer. We believe in evidence and facts. I guess everything changes.
You're never around.
I'm here now.
The doctors say she has PTSD.
Showing signs of sexual assault.
I need you to believe me.
This is all a figment of your imagination.
I'm with Karen Rizzo, who's on the board of the Long Island Film and TV Foundation. Karen, what do you think about tonight? Are you excited?
I am. I'm very excited. We had a good night last night, and tonight we're going to finish up. It's going to be really great.
Now, how many films were in the film festival this year? Not just at the drive-in, but in the festival itself.
Oh, there were many. I can't even tell you how many.
I think it was 150
how many?
to 200 films.
How many films?
This year in the festival?
193.
Wow, 193.
Yes, I only looked at half of those, the features. Everybody gets a section. That was my section.
So is that one of your duties, is to look at the films and judge them and see if they
yes.
meet the requirements?
Yes. I've been doing it for quite a few years now.
And how long does that take you?
Oh, it takes a long time. They start to put them, I guess they start to put them up around January, and then by March we have to be done. But there were a lot of films. There were a lot of films.
Is there anyone that pops out of your mind?
I really liked I Married My Mom.
Oh, really?
I really liked that. You can see that one online. I loved it. I thought it was great. That one pops out. There's quite a few of them actually.
Yeah.
But you got to see the whole schedule to see what's
Well, the festival
available.
runs from September 30th to October 8th, but by the time this is broadcast on my networks, it will be over. But look for it next year, and hopefully the theaters will be back open again, right?
Yes,
Karen?
I hope so. But you know what? The drive-in's a lot of fun. Everybody should have come down.
Easy.
What if I was 10 minutes late to prom? Would you still wait for me?
Of course.
What if I was 10 years late? Or 20? You wouldn't dance with somebody else?
I'd wait patiently for you, even as an adult.
You're such a jerk. I told you I'm not becoming an adult.
What is this place?
Michael? Michael? It's me. They brought me back.
I'm here with my dear friend Cognac Wellerlane, who is also a TV host, and she's coming down to the Long Island International Film Expo to see some amazing independent films. Cognac, isn't this exciting?
It's very exciting, and it's so wonderful that they decided to do a drive-in right here at the Samanea Mall in Westbury, Long Island, right on Old Country Road. And I'm very excited to see the movies that are going to be seen here tonight. I don't know what the lineup is, but I'm sure it's going to be exciting. It starts at 7 o'clock, and you guys could see some of the filmmakers that I interviewed on Zoom at Cognac's Corner magazine.com, and also on my YouTube channel, Cognac Wellerlane.
And also, you can go to Stage, Screen, and In Between on YouTube with Helen on YouTube, and you can see my shows all the time. Or like Stage, Screen, and In Between with Helen on Facebook, and you'll see the television broadcast lineup.
Pink champagne kisses, darlings. Pink champagne kisses.
Su, adesso vai. E mi raccomando, vinci.
Brava! La nonna non mi riconosceva. Sul ring tifava per l'altra.
È che mi dispiace vederti sempre qua da sola.
Estranei per casa non ne voglio. E poi mia sorella deve pensare alla sua famiglia.
La zia è morta 10 anni fa.
Non è vero. Mi ha telefonato poco fa.
Negli ultimi anni dimenticava tutto.
Giuseppe!
Scambiava le persone.
Ma che cosa aveva?
Alzheimer.
Che cosa succede adesso, dottore?
Mamma, stasera non ti lascio qui da sola. Resto con te.
Guarda cosa ho trovato ieri. Sono le lettere che ti ha scritto papà. Sono bellissime, sai?
letto le lettere del nonno, sai? In un certo senso me l'hanno fatto conoscere meglio.
Tu che fai l'attore? Ma non mi fa ridere.
Ma perché un si mette su un bel reggimento e si parte tutti per la guerra?
Calmati, ora cominciamo, mi raccomando silenzio.
Ripeto il tuo nome e lo accosto al mio. Per vedere se stanno bene insieme.
Adesso basta, te l'ho detto, è ingestibile. Io non ce la faccio più, questa è matta. Matta come...
Non è matta, mamma.
Lasciate andare via.
Io ti amerò per tutta la vita. Oltre la vita. E se un giorno anche il tempo si dimenticherà di noi, ci rivedremo al mare.
Sai qual è la cosa che mi fa più paura? Non ricordarmi più di te.
I've come to realize predators come in many different shapes, sizes. Some are men, consuming all that comes before them. Some are so small they live within a tiny tsetse fly to attack their victims.
All I'm asking is a little help from the wealthiest country in the world.
Mr. Johnson, I've been very patient with you.
Maybe after reading this, you'll have a change of heart. We've already recorded at least 250,000 dead in Uganda. There is no cure in sight.
Is it true what you said about the millions afflicted?
I'm afraid so.
What did you say it was called again?
African trypanosomiasis, or sleeping sickness as it's more commonly known.
So what would you do if you were me? You see the world differently. You play by your own rules. In the time that you and I have been speaking, how many women, how many children have died? You fight for me, and I will fight for them.
You think you can find a cure where others have failed?
Do they know who you're actually working for?
I'll even keep an eye on you and your lady friends.
Were you able to convince him?
Yes.
We have big plans for you, my friend.
Does he suspect anything?
Did you love her?
I loved her. Wish I would have told her more often. Hanging out with a guy like me for 50 years.
I'll always love you, Elmer. To the moon and beyond.
Hey, Abigail. Hope you like your view.
Debra, welcome.
Helen, great to see you.
Great to see you too. Now you're in the midst of the 23rd Annual Long Island International Film Expo that's been running from September 30th. We'll go to October 8th. How do you feel about things that have been going now? It's virtual, drive-in, we're not at the Bellmore Movies. How do you feel about all this?
Exhausted, basically. It's difficult to reinvent a film festival in its 23rd year, but you know, the show must go on. And so we decided that we were going to try to wait for the theaters, and they still haven't opened. So about a month ago, we decided we needed to go virtual. So even if the theaters open, we were going to. And we really wanted to have a presence, at least for some of the filmmakers. So we decided to have the drive-in for 4 blocks this past weekend.
I was at the drive-in on Saturday night. I had a great time, and I was very pleased. Look, I have my Long Island International Film Expo mask. And, you know, they really did it very nice. Annie and Henry were there, and you had a choice of the red mask, a blue mask, a black mask, you know, to coordinate your outfit. But, you know, they were explaining to me that the guidelines for having the drive-in were very strict. If you left your car, you had to have a mask on. All the crew had to have their temperature taken. You had to have the mask on. They did provide a food truck, you know, and the films were great. And the only thing is with the mask, what I did miss was the filmmakers not having the tag on them to say, I have such a film and this is my name. But I did see Lou Martini Jr. there and Toni D'Antonio because they were screening their
film
TV pilot Sober there. So we got to say hello because I had done an interview with them and I got to meet them in person. As a matter of fact, when I saw them, I said, you look familiar. Are we Facebook friends? And she says, well, I'm Toni D'Antonio. I said, I interviewed you last week. And, you know, I got to meet her in person. So that was nice. And then we got our book with all the films, and so we could follow along with the synopsis, et cetera, et cetera. And I have to give a shout out and credit to Marie Ciardulli and Ralph Ciardulli, who had the big 40-foot screen there that blew up almost instantly. I want to get a video of that. I missed that. It went up so quickly. And I also want to give a shout out to your partner in Intention Films, John Marine, right?
Yep, John is the man behind the screen.
He is a dynamo, and you know, I want to give him a little recognition. He does so much behind the scenes, an unsung hero, and he was there making sure that all the footage went off as it was supposed to. And I think that this virtual and drive-in was a little, it's a little nightmarish because it's new.
Yeah.
Right?
The first year of anything is always the most difficult, and this is the first year for both the virtual and the drive-in. I hope it's the last year.
Ann and Henry were there, and Howard Simon was there, Corey Diskin, Karen Rizzo, you know. So, and also I got to speak with the manager of the Samanea Mall, who was nice enough to let you hold it, you know, whatever you had to go through a protocol to have it in the parking lot there, and he was thrilled about it. He loved it.
Yeah, David Ackerman, a heck of a nice guy. Yeah, he actually, you know, spoke to Rick Everly, who's our PR person, and said, you know, you want to do something, and we're like, perfect, you know, right in Westbury. So that was wonderful. So
it really was.